Hi Renovators, this week I thought I'd send you a quick video about cupping of floorboards. Now this can be quite a common problem, particularly if your floorboards aren't installed correctly. So Mal, do you want to show first of all what cupping is, how floorboards cup? Sometimes they're referred to as popping. So do you want to show the guys what it actually is?
Well, as you can see, there's a rocking in the board which you can feel when you walk on it. So
it's coming, the boards are sort of coming up?
coming up because there's no room. There's a little bit of expansion going on here and the boards have popped up.
Yeah. So as opposed to over here where if you put the level down, they're just completely flat.
Yeah.
So obviously this kind of trip hazard.
So
it's actually a defect in a property.
Yep. So because you can't just push it down because there's no room, so what we've done is run the saw through there.
So you run the surgical saw along the actual joint line of the timber floorboards?
Yep. Yeah. Just so at the end, when we're finished, we want to try and make it unnoticeable. Yeah. So,
and then
okay, so we've done that.
Yep.
We've cut it so it's got room to go back down.
Yep.
And then now we've got a concrete slab underneath and some floor battens. So we've drilled some holes.
You're drilling these into the timber floor battens?
Well, one is, and this one's going into the concrete. So what we want to do is try and get a bit of pressure on there. So I might get. So what I'll do is I'll push this one down. I'll screw it down.
Straight down.
And you can see there's a difference there.
Yep.
Right, so now we'll bring the other one down to match it.
So then what? So you've got the screws. Now obviously you don't want to leave your floor like that, it looks a bit of an eyesore. So then what are you going to do? You're going to come through and perhaps put some putty there?
Yeah, we're just going to go get some matching putty.
Yeah.
And if it does need a bit of a sand up, you can. And then we'll just fill it all up.
And so you're going to fill this joint line here?
Yeah, we can just put it in
there.
And
fill the drill holes?
Yeah.
And then potentially come through and put some lacquer, just touch it up with lacquer?
Just touch it up.
And that will stop the putty from falling out?
Yeah, the putty should be fine.
Alright, so we know the reasons now why cupping happens. It's fine to obviously fix it in one little section like this, but what happens if it's all over the floor? Then assume you have to take the floor back out and reinstall it correctly.
Well, if it's everywhere, that's correct. Yeah. It's probably been installed incorrectly, hasn't acclimatised, there's moisture's getting in there somehow. It's a natural product, it's expanding.
Yeah. So also a big tip there is that when you do bring new floorboards on site and you are laying them into your house, make sure that you climatise them. Now there's a couple of ways that you can do it. You can either bring your floorboards on site and you can stack them correctly and just let them climatise. That's where you let the boards breathe. They expand and contract during that climatisation period, and then you come through and lay them. I know that your preferred way of doing it, Mal, is obviously to come through and put your timber battens down first on your concrete slab or on your barrows and joists. You like to cut them first and then let them sit for about 2 weeks before you then nail. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And is that the only two methods you can really do it?
Well, it's a good idea. You just cut them all in, turn them upside down even, then everyone can do all the other tradies can do all their work, and then you can come back to them, flip them over, they're all cut in, and nail them off. But as well these days, a lot of the flooring suppliers will guarantee that their moisture content is suitable and you can install them straight away.
Okay, so the key there is always check with the supplier of your timber floorboards just to be safe, because it is a very, very expensive process to obviously lay floors, and if you lay them incorrectly, very expensive process to actually take them back out and redo them. See you next week.